Hi everyone. I was trying to get my video started and I had to stop it because Maggie and Caleb thought they were just gonna attack me and be mean to me because I walked outside. So I had to correct them, and now they're being good and staying far away. Little varmints, they've been little brats all morning. Maggie and Caleb have been. Everybody else has been being good. Caleb has literally ripped holes in multiple beds this morning. They're dog beds, and he was getting to them quicker than I could. Hey, you guys, get out of that. I'm gonna have to get that dumped out today. It's about time to dump them and put them away for the winter, but right now my husband normally does that, and he is down the road having a big yard sale today. So I'm staying here with our babies. Look at that little mama belly. Chloe, your belly's getting so big. You know, Sheba and Candy, they were bred before Chloe was. Candy was the first one in our breeding lineup, and then Sheba, and then Chloe. And Chloe looks very pregnant. Candy and Sheba have messed with me to the point that I can't say. I mean, we think that we've seen babies on the ultrasound, but obviously they're not showing very pregnant. But last night I was kind of palpitating on both of them, and I'm pretty sure I feel babies. So I just think that we're probably going to have small litters with Candy and Sheba, which Sheba normally only has. She's had 5 in 2 litters, and she had 2 in 1 litter. So I suspect she's just going to have a smaller litter this time. Chloe had 4 the last time, but on the ultrasound, it appears like it's possible there's more than 4. However many, she is full of babies. Sheba and Candy, I think they have babies, but they are not full of babies. So we're going to do our x-rays a week from today. And I think I'll go ahead and take Chloe, and we'll x-ray all 3 of them, because each one of them will be about 50 days to 55 days after breeding. So we will just go ahead and get a full accurate puppy count, and we'll know how many babies we're going to be expecting then. So I will keep everybody updated on that, but next Friday is when we have those appointments with the veterinarian to get the x-rays. So we'll do that then. And then we'll know. I tell you, these girls have been hard on my nerves this year, trying to just, have an idea of what's going on with our breeding and our whelping. Usually it's not this difficult, but this year, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I've been through, I don't know, some hard things this year, but my Bostons are not hard at all. They are packed full of energy and keep me busy, but that's not hard. It's just been a little bit, I don't know, difficult to know what's going on. I know what's going on to a degree. I know we've been breeding. I know that we have pregnancies. I know we have some babies, but everything else has just been a little bit hard. I didn't know until we got the vet ultrasounds that confirmed my ultrasounds were showing the same thing. So that helped, just get the vet to confirm it. This year I'm spending a little more with the vet for my breeding and pregnancy needs than I normally do. Normally I can do it all right here at home, and my ultrasounds confirm pregnancy, and then of course they look pregnant. That helps if they look pregnant, but Candy doesn't look pregnant. I noticed some physical changes in the beginning right after breeding, which helped me to think she probably is. But the rest of it, she's just not doing what she should have done, like get really big. They should all be little pot-belly pigs right now. And only Chloe is changing a lot in her appearance, and she's definitely got a mama belly. So we'll have puppies. I know that. I just don't know how many, but I think I can find out next week when we do x-rays. This will be the first time I've had to do x-rays on all my girls. We x-rayed Sheba last year one time. This is the first time I did any x-rays for pregnancy needs. And we were able to confirm she did have 2 puppies, but she kind of looked like she does now. It was just like, she's a big girl, so it's hard to distinguish. Is it pregnant I'm seeing, or is it just her's a big girl with a big figure? You got a big figure, baby? She sleeps with me, and she was laying in bed beside me last night, and I was just pressing on her tummy, and I really believe I can feel at least 2 babies, or at least 1. And felt like it pushed back a little bit. So she had 2 gorgeous boys last year, and it was nerve-wracking like this. And then but we didn't even we did the x-ray, but she delivered just fine at home. That's the thing I guess I get to worrying about, is if they're not full of babies, then I kind of want to know how many babies are we thinking about, because fewer babies can sometimes mean a higher risk during whelping if they're large. And usually, if 2 babies can be larger simply because there's only 2 of them. But Sheba's were not. They were the same size as her babies when she had 5 in her litter. So we'll just have to see. Candy, I don't know. She's had 1 litter, and she had 8 babies. So I think it all really comes down to the difference in breeding. Well, of course, Sheba's 2 baby litter was all natural breeding. It wasn't, excuse me. Excuse me. My allergies are in full force right now, inside and outside, but especially when I come outside. But anyway, with the AI breeding and not doing the progesterone testing to make sure we're getting the breeding to take place on their highest number days, I think is why I'm having these different kinds of things that I don't really know. But we don't do the progesterone testing. I may invest in the stuff to get me the equipment and set up to be able to do that. But next year, if everything goes according to plan, we have our own studs again. So Caleb and Simon. Caleb, if you don't quit that, you may not be around next year. Quit digging holes. He has been a little pistol all morning. Sheba, stay down. No, down. He has just been so mischievous this morning, in the house and in the yard, running around here. Oh, I came out early and sat on the back porch there while they were out here, and I could see that Mama Squirrel and her young, he's not a baby, but he's definitely young, and he's smaller than the mom, and they were tree hopping and spiraling, running down around the trunk and running back up, making my dogs go crazy. Caleb, stop it. Now go. You go. Go on. I want you to quit digging. So the squirrels were tormenting them. Delilah was fit to be tied. Oh, she wanted to climb a tree so bad. And they were literally, I could see them from the porch. I sat over there and I watched. Mom would run around the tree trunks, and they were tormenting the dogs on purpose. And then she would hop from one tree to the next tree. A few minutes later, you'd see the young squirrel following right behind her, hopping to the next tree. And they hopped over to here, and I don't know where they went from here. Oh, that's what it was. It was up high, because I thought they hopped to that tree in the neighbor's yard. And I was trying to figure out how they covered that distance, but they were up high in this tree, and the branches kind of meet together up there. But anyway, our neighbor informed us he's probably going to take that tree out. So that'll end some of that little escapade the squirrels do. Oh, they're all just doing good. If that little boy doesn't get settled down, he's going through a little rotten phase right now. Every time I turn around, me or Jeff are hollering, "Caleb, stop that. Caleb, quit eating grass. Caleb, quit tearing up beds. Caleb, leave Reba alone." All day long. He's been being rotten too, Reba. But she needs to learn to stand up for herself. Boy, she's having fun with that toy. But anyway, I'm just going to hang out here with them today. Jeff is at the end of our street down there on the corner in a high traffic area with his yard sale. He's actually selling a lot of my crafts. This is the War Eagle Craft Fair weekend in Northwest Arkansas. So there are craft shows all over this northwest corner of Arkansas, and people are coming in from everywhere. I used to set up a booth at craft shows. I did it for many years, and we would have more than 10,000 people a day coming through our booth, no matter where you set up. So this year, I don't do the craft shows anymore. I can't be away from my dogs for that long. But Jeff decided he would just go ahead and do a yard sale, a one-day sale, and see, because that's a good time in our area to have yard sales. The yard sales and the little indoor flea markets, they all do pretty good during this weekend. It's a 4-day craft fair time. So tomorrow, though, we're supposed to be in for a lot of rain. So I don't know how that will affect the big shows. But for Jeff, he just wants to do the one day down there. We'll see what he does. So I got to do something with all the crafts I sit around and do, because I give away a lot of stuff. But, ideally selling it helps me to be able to buy more stuff to craft, like fabric and yarn. Caleb, quit digging. Now you stop it, little boy. Oh, rotten little kid. Uh-oh, Reba figured out how to make it squeak. Jeff and I were talking the other day. He's going to bring in probably a dump truck load of topsoil and fill in all of our whole backyard. I'm just not sure if we're going to do it closer to the end of this year or at the beginning of next year. You two, quit. Hey, go, Candy. No, everybody go. Well, anyway, I'm going to get off of here. I will keep everybody updated. Sunday, Delilah and I will be going to Tulsa, and she'll be going to her new family. Get to meet them and drop her off. And she laid in my lap this morning and just made me feel so good and loved on me. And I'm really going to miss her. But she's going to be really happy and have a life where she gets to be the only dog, and she will get to do a lot of things she doesn't get to do here. She'll get to travel, for one. She won't have to put up with little rotten boys to make them be good. And she's going to be spoiled and just really have a good life. So I'm happy for that. And then eventually, probably next year, I'm going to be looking for a blue female to add to our program. One that will pair well with Caleb. I pretty much have a good idea of what his color genes are, but I'm going to go ahead and do a color panel on him so I'll know for sure, and that way when I am ready to start looking for a blue girl, I'll know exactly what we want to be specific about. I thought, and I may still do it, Chloe produced a beautiful blue brindle girl, her and Thor, and Thor is the stud we used this time too. So I may keep back. She also produced the most gorgeous red fawn, black masked fawn girl that I tried to keep her. Little Rosie, oh, she was so gorgeous. But somebody else really wanted her, and in the end, I didn't really need her for my program. So it was better for Rosie to go live with her family she's with now. But gosh, she was so gorgeous. And so was her little blue brindle female. She went to a wonderful family in Florida too. So I know she can produce the kind of females that are marked and colored the way I like. And if I do a color panel, we'll just have to wait and see, because I think Caleb and Chloe carry a lot of the same colors. He doesn't carry everything she does, but I think she carries everything he does, except for cream. I think he probably carries cream, and that may be a consideration. Delilah also carries cream, but I never did breed her for creams. Cream puppies are gorgeous, but I just haven't bred Delilah for that. We've always bred her for blue and whites or rainbow litter. She can produce or she could before she got spayed. But I want a blue and white that looks a lot like Delilah, but has all the color genes that'll go good with Caleb. So we'll be on the hunt for that. Maybe we can produce it, but if we don't, Miss Reba could also produce me a blue female, but I would have to use an outside stud, probably Mr. Thor, and we're not going to do that until after Simon and Reba get to breed and give us a black and white litter. So maybe at the end of next year I could breed her with Thor and try to come up with a blue and white girl that way. Y'all quit that digging. Well, I'm going to get off of here. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'm going to try to get them to stop digging and stop eating dirt and roots. Gosh, Caleb. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day.